Alright, hi guys. Now here is a trade that has worked out pretty well, right? This is a trade or a pattern I call return to previous level pattern. You can see it pushed down, and I will try and see on what news or anything like that. Hang on. Right, yeah, of course. It was the non-farm payrolls on Friday. They came in worse than expected, so the US dollar got pushed down by everybody, and what you can just imagine is that when it gets pushed down, there is a reasonable chance it's going to return back to previous levels, right? So how I figure this out is, so we pushed down, then we came back up, then we went down again. So the first time it retraces back up again and then retraces down is our trigger line, right? So it was red, then green, then red. So then we sort of head off into a bit of a Wyckoff pattern, but from here even this could still push down further, so you have to be careful. But we had a nice bullish engulfing candle here crossing the trigger line, so that is pretty much a good indicator that that can continue. And this is the start of the day here. This is Monday. This is New Zealand, Australia, Tokyo, Singapore, Hong Kong. This is Mumbai, Dubai, and Moscow. Then we head into the London session. They can all move the market, but the US dollar for the start of the day was strong. This is how I picked this trade. This is what I'm explaining. So from here, the open on a Monday, we can see the US dollar was reasonably strong, and we have a return to previous level. I wish I could gather statistics on how many times this actually plays out. It's very hard to do. I don't know how to do it. If anybody does, it would be very nice. So anyway, I just set my lines using the trade assistant. I think you can still set lines. See, you can set lines and you can drag it up and down, profit or loss. You can set partial take profits, etc. What do you do? I want to get rid of it. Click the lines again, it'll go away. So etc, etc. Then you set your settings. You got your partial closes, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, and you got 20% left. Obviously, no trailing stop. Break even set to 5 or 10. You have to be careful. Sometimes it opens on some terminals as pipettes, so you might need to put 300. Just do a bit of testing. This is still demo, right? I'm still trading live and losing money. I go up and down, up and down, up and down. It's only when I paper trade do I have a reasonable chance of making money, because I don't care. So you might want to start with just trading 0.01 lots of real money or something like that, or 0.1. So there is some pain involved. So I'm just showing you the patterns that if I could stay in there, stay in the trade, it could work out quite nicely. This time it has. So we'll just wait for this to finish, and we started off with 3.96 lots, I believe. And using the super trend also seems to help, just psychologically, just gives me some assurance. Yeah, I'm also watching one on silver. Where is silver? I'm watching this one on gold, sorry. I get the feeling that this could return all the way back down to 1836. So let's drag over the silver. And on the 30-minute, okay, same sort of thing. Right, let's see if we can increase this one. So we've gone up, we've come down. That is your trigger line, technically. But on this particular one, I'm going to change the rules to this is your first trigger line, because that actually is a rule, come to think of it, because it can push up again, as I said earlier. So first trigger line, second trigger line. Now don't forget we've got the volume profile as well, so you'd have your point of control somewhere around here, so it's past point of control for sure. And then we have usually maybe one push down and then another cavity, right, where there's a lack of orders. There's a lack of orders usually within this range. Just I don't have KT volume profile on here, and this terminal does not accept any more indicators. I've got quite a lot of indicators on here, and it won't take any more, which is very annoying. Another thing you have to put up with in the Forex trading. So this is what I am thinking. This would be first target just up from the bottom of the body of the candle. Then it would need to sort of cross this area, which is a thinner line. Then we've got this target here, which is just up from the bottom of the body of the candle. Target 2. So it takes a bit of bravery, a bit of guts to do these trades, return to previous level. So we're up $148 there. So I'm just going to close that out because I can't be bothered waiting for that. That's enough for me. Okay. I don't need to sit there and go, yeah, I want it. So that trade made about 170. That's 2. That's 3. That's $450 according to me. So we might have some other orders there. This 60 and the 21. So not bad little trade there. So you might want to give that a go. You don't need to have the Bollinger Bands. They tend to make the chart look a little bit dirty for this particular pattern. Could possibly help if you see a squeeze. But you see also had a push up here, engulfing, and then came back down, which is a little bit like, this is pretty much a Wyckoff pattern, where it comes and takes out more stops, below that area where it got pushed up, it takes out stops. So put your stop losses even down here. I've seen them come back down to here. So you might only get a risk reward of 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.5. They'll come down to here and try and take you out, because that's what it's all about for them, taking us suckers out. So anyway, I hope you learned something there, and don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Take care, do something nice for somebody today, and I'll see you in the next vid.